Blessings Booktube. I believe I owe you for a Poetry Thursday, and to finish up my barrage of plays, I've got a real live, actual in-the-hand play for you this time, not one of my old pastiches. This is a Ben Jonson play. It's called Bartholomew's Fair. I'd like to start with a ballad that one of the jesters intones in about the third act, somewhere near the middle. My masters and friends and good people draw near, and look to your purses, for that I do say. And though little money in them you do bear, it costs more to get than to lose in a day. You oft have been told, both the young and the old, and bidden beware of the cut purse so bold. Then if you take heed not, free me from the curse, who both give you warning for and the cut purse. Youth, youth, thou hadst better been starved by thy nurse than live to be hanged for cutting a purse. It hath been upbraided to men of my trade that oft times we are the cause of this crime. Now here is why I want to share this ballad with you. The jesters saying, look, we're blamed, we jesters, for gathering these crowds in which these cut purses operate, and maybe we're in league with them. This is very akin to the critique of the theater, is it not? In which they say it's a den of vices. And so here we have a sort of defense of the theater in the mouth of a fair jester. It hath been upbraided to men of my trade that oft times we are the cause of this crime. Alack, and for pity, why should it be said? As if they regarded or places or time, examples have been of some that were seen in Westminster Hall, yea, the pleaders between. Then why should the judges be free from this curse, more than my poor self for cutting the purse? So he's saying, basically, the situation of late capitalism that we have now, right? The giant thieves are exempted, and the little thieves bear the sin. Youth, youth, thou hadst better been starved by thy nurse than live to be hanged for cutting a purse. At Worcester 'tis known well, and even in the jail, a knight of good worship did there show his face against the foul sinners in zeal for to rail, and lost ipso facto his purse in the place. Nay, once from the seat of judgment so great, a judge there did lose a fair pouch of velvet. O Lord, for thy mercy, how wicked or worse as are those that so venture their neck for a purse. Youth, youth, thou hadst better been starved by thy nurse than live to be hanged for cutting a purse. At plays and at sermons and at the sessions, 'tis daily their practice such booty to make. Yea, under the gallows at executions, they stick not the stare-abouts purses to take. I love stare-abouts. There's a great, what do they call them? Chin bobbers. It's like a great insult in here for like an idiot. They stick not the stare-abouts purses to take. Nay, one without grace at a far better pace at court and in Christmas before the king's face. Alack, then for pity must I bear the curse that only belongs to the cunning cut purse. But oh, you vile nation of cut purses all, relent and repent and amend and be sound, and know that you ought not, by honest men's fall, advance your own fortunes to die above ground. And though you may go gay in silks as you may, it is not the highway to heaven, as they say. Repent then repent you, for better, for worse, and kiss not the gallows for getting a purse. Youth, youth, thou hadst better been starved by thy nurse than live to be hanged for cutting a purse. So what is this Bartholomew Fair? At one point, there's a line here that says, come, come, you told me a pudding, Toby Haggis, a matter of nothing. I'm sure it came to nothing. So is this Bartholomew Fair a pudding? Is it come to nothing? Or is this Bartholomew Fair a paradise? Is it a, what do they call it? Lubberland, where pigs run about roasted and asking to be eaten. Or indeed, is it Vanity Fair? If you wait for that to be mentioned, you'll wait until Act 3, Scene 2. Let not your eyes be drawn aside with vanity, nor your ears with noises. Well, it is a place of great variety. Here we have some characters. There's the John Littlewit, the proctor, Solomon his man, Win Littlewit, his wife, and Dame Purecraft, her mother, Zeal of the land, Busy, her suitor and a Banbury man, Winwife, his rival, a gentleman, Curlis, his companion and gamester, Bartholomew Coates, and a squire of Harrow. And then Humphrey, we start to get into all the fair people. Humphrey Wasp, his man, Adam Overdue, a justice of the peace, Dame Overdue, his wife, Grace Wellborn, his ward, Lantern Leatherhead, a hobby horse seller, Joan Trash, a gingerbread woman, Ezekiel Edgeworth, a cut purse, Nightingale, a ballad singer, Ursula, a pig woman. Sorry, yeah, it's spoiled right from the beginning who the cut purse is. Or is there only one? Mooncalf, her tapster, Jordan Knockham, a horse courser and ranger of Turnbull, Val, Cutting, a roarer, Captain Wit, a bawd, Punk, Alice, mistress of the game, Trouble All, a madman, three watchmen, Haggis, Bristle, and Potcher, a beetle. There's a custard monger, a corn cutter, a mousetrap man, also called a tinderbox man, a clothier, a northern, a wrestler, puppy, porters, doorkeepers, filters, sharkwell, and puppets. Good fun. So I'm going to end with a short speech. So monologue, actually, is it? No, there are a couple people present, but he's pretty much pontificating. So we have this judge, the judge of the fair. He's sort of like the idiot king. What do they call that? So they're the fool king, right? Once a year, in carnival time, everything on earth is reversed, and they elect a fool to be king for the day. So this sort of lowborn, unworthy judge has a very interesting speech. Now, I wanted to talk about these dialogue and the function of dialogue in literature nowadays. I think that people have over-extrapolated from movies the functions of a lot of tropes of things like dialogue, pacing, for example, from these 8-beat screenplays. They want all their books to sort of succumb to that. So I once read a screenplay book. It said, every line of dialogue is so precious in a screenplay. You have so little time. Each line must fulfill many functions: advance character, plot, tone, setting. At least 3 functions should be happening with every line of dialogue. But this is not the case of traditional literature, which, after all, we wanted it to be long. We wanted it to go on and on. It was all the entertainment that we had. And so, lines could be purely about character, purely about whatever. But this one really does advance. So you'll see a bunch of action in it, as well as setting the theme and the setting very much, and painting Justice Overdue's, love the name, a little character as well, and of course humor. So this is Act 3, Scene 3, Enter Justice Overdue. I will make no more orations, shall draw on these tragical conclusions, and I begin now to think that by a spice of collateral justice, Adam Overdue, deserving this beating, for I, the said Adam, was one cause, a by cause, who the purse was lost, and my wife's brother's purse too, which they know not of yet, but I shall make very good mirth of it at supper. That will be the sport, and put my little friend, Master Humphrey Wasp's collar quite out of countenance. Then, so we can see he's provocative, right? He wants to mess with them. When sitting at the upper end of my table, as I use, and drinking to my brother Cokes and Mistress Alice Overdue, as I will, my wife, for their good affection to old Bradley, I deliver to him, it was I, that was cudgeled, and show him the marks. To see, he gets cudgeled. To see what bad events may peep out of the tale of good purposes. The care I had of that civil young man I took fancy to this morning, and have not left it yet. drew me to that exhortation, which drew the company indeed, which drew the cut purse, which drew the money, which drew my brother Caux's loss, which drew on Wasp's anger, which drew on my beating, a pretty gradation. And they shall have it in their dish, if faith, at night for fruit. I love to be merry at my table. So here we have a sort of summing up of some of the early action play, which drew, which drew, which drew, which drew. I thought once at one special blow he gave me to have revealed myself, but then I thank thee fortitude. I remembered that a wise man, and who is ever so great a part of the commonwealth in himself, for no particular disaster ought to abandon a public good design. So here we have a bit, if you will, a bit of the moral of the play, if any. The husbandman ought not to, for one unthankful year, to forsake the plow. The shepherd ought not, for one scabbard sheep, to throw by his tar box. The pilot ought not, for one leak in the poop, to quit the helm, nor the alderman ought not, for one custard more at a meal, to give up his cloak. The constable ought not to break his staff, and forswear the watch for one roaring night, nor the piper of the parish, ut parvis componere magma solebam, to put up his pipes for one rainy Sunday. These are certain knocking conclusions, out of which I am resolved, come what come may, come what come can, come beating, come imprisonment, come infamy, come banishment, nay, come the rack, come the hurdle, welcome all. I will not discover who I am till my due time. And yet still all shall be, as I said ever, in justice's name and the king's, and for the commonwealth. So gonna unpack that Latin phrase in a second, but I just want to show the excellent construction of this speech. You know, this is still the age of rhetoric, where even the lowborn, they might not even know how to read, but versed as they are in the Bible with its parallelisms and the rhetoric that's used in sermons and the other forms of address that they're like to come across in their lives, will be familiar with these repetitions, right? So this drew on this, which drew on this, which drew on this. And then we have the parallelism. The husbandman should not do this. The shepherd should not throw off that. The pilot shouldn't give up this. The alderman, the constable. We go all through the town, right? And then in the end, here we have it again. I resolve, come what may, come beating, come imprisonment, come infamy, come banishment, etc. All right, so yes, why you want to read the notes. So that labber place where the pigs run around roasted, begging to be eaten, that I found down in a footnote. I did not know that. I'm not an expert in this era. And although I can sometimes guess about half of the Latin things that people leave in or used to leave in untranslated, this one I would have gotten completely wrong. Now, what it means is from Virgil, Eclogues 1:23. And what it means is ut parvis componere magma solebam. So thus I used to compare great things with small. Magma, great, with small. Solebam, maybe. Componere, compare. So this is like all satire, right? It is a comparison. So what's happening in Bartholomew Fair, in my opinion, is metonymy. So not so it's the one where part for whole, right? So like there were 100 head of sheep, right? And so it's each sheep is represented just by their head. So the fair, right, very much represents the whole society. And the grand society is thus mocked in being seen, in the lowlies. It's safe to paint these lowlies in the fair, right, as bumpkins and ne'er-do-wells. But of course, we know that this also operates on the higher level. And so, in my opinion, there's a lot in that little Latin quote there. So good on you, Ben Jonson, for that little bit of classicism. So very fun play. A silly one, not really deep in themes beyond really pretty much what I did. There's a lot of just the fair people running around with verbal play and pranks, which is good fun. So, and we need it, heaven knows, at this time. So yes, read. I might go away from plays for a little bit here again, um, and indeed maybe from Poetry Thursday as well, to do some other things. But read your plays. They are fabulous, fun, super easy, fast reads. They're not that hard to come across. I found this in Thailand. So yeah, I've read the others in here. This one has 5 plays by him. Bartholomew Fair was the one I hadn't read. So I had read Every Man in His Humor, Volpone or the Fox, The Alchemist. Actually, I'm not sure I read Sejanus, but that one's a tragedy. So, I think I read it when I first bought this book, yeah. But, I'm in need of comedy right now. So I hope you enjoyed my few little thoughts about Ben Jonson's Bartholomew Fair. I hope you'll check it out for yourself. Look on YouTube. Maybe there's a production of it that you can watch for free. If I find one, I'll link it down below. Amen.